Very good evening to you. I'm just checking the sound is going to not cut out on me. Let me just put the filters on. So, how is it sounding? I'll explain to you in a sec. We are definitely coming through that one, I think, because if I tap it. So, I think we're coming through that one. I hope we're coming through that one because we're getting a signal there. So, if I just yeah, it's not picking up. It's got noise filtering. That's the problem. So yes, we are. Let's mute it up here and check it actually, see if it's the right sound. If I mute it on, yeah, yay, thumbs up. So yeah, the reason the sound is good is because you will notice the joyous, beautiful Logitech webcam is back. We have, yes, it muted. That was an intentional muting. So the beautiful Logitech webcams, the matching pair, the cousins, brothers, whatever, they're back. And the way I've got them back is by basically sending my audio in through the audio port. So I'm doing it the old school way. So rather than what I used to do, I've lost more followers. Weird, isn't it? I'm so pissed off with Twitch. So pissed off with Twitch. I've actually got more viewers on, well, everywhere already. So yes, meanwhile Twitch. So anyway, so what I've done is I have taken the audio in that way, which gives me a free USB-C port. Having a 3 USB-C port, yeah, I've just noticed I'm back down to 345 followers. I was up at 347 the other day, but it could just be some bots have been deleted because you do get a lot of bots. We do go and have a bot clear every so often, or I probably offended somebody. I don't care. I'm getting followers over on Fediverse now. I've got 7 on the Fediverse now, and I've got far more on YouTube. So that's why we've now have multi-chat. Eventually we will have multi-chat. Yeah, the bot wave, I remember that when I got 70 odd followers in about 3 minutes, 4 minutes. And it spammed my chat and annoyed me. Really annoyed me. But we are not here to whinge about Twitch and Twitch's pissy little methods and the fact that Twitch is owned by Amazon. The payouts have gone abysmal. Not that I'm bothered. I don't really stream for the money because if I did stream for the money, I'd be skint. So I don't stream for the money, but the payouts have gone abysmal, and I am now looking at the point of thinking I'm doing it for love. If I can get people onto other platforms, it's just I want to see out. I don't want to see out Valcon, to be honest, because Valcon's Twitch based, Twitch and Discord. Anyway. We are going to start The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on Switch 2. However, I am leathered. I've got leather on. I'm not dressed in leather deliberately. It's just I was wearing this bit of it. And the only reason I've put this on is because it gives me something to click my mic to. So that is the only reason I've actually put this on. So it's a bonus shiny day. I wear leather jeans a lot. Since I got this pair as well, and they just fit me so well. So I'm wearing them a lot. So yeah, I think the only problem I've got with the Fediverse, which I can look at because I can pay for more server and capacity, and the only thing with the Fediverse is the delay is a little longer than the other two platforms. It's about 5 seconds longer. It's not the end of the world, but it's annoying enough. So anyway, Switch. This is the Switch 2. So we have the Switch 2. You should hear that. You should hear that coming in. I'm just checking whether that is coming in. Right, can you guys hear that? Can you hear the clicking? Are you hearing that okay? Right, that's fine. I think I've got two, for some reason I've ended up with 2 audio sources doing the same thing. So, right, that beauty. So we are going to start. You are here at the very beginning. If I can start a new game, I've got a spare save file, because you now get 2 save files. How long? And here we go. The start of an epic journey. Join me as we begin Breath of the Wild. So understated. The upgrade, yes, the game is now in 60 frames a second and in 4K. You're not going to see it because I'm pulling off a full HD signal.
Open your eyes.
But the game is now in full 4K, so it does look a lot better.
Open your eyes.
Yeah.
Wake up, Link.
It should also stay a lot better synchronized because I'm now using the new graphics card. I've got the capture card. It's when I go out onto Hyrule, you'll see the smoothness. We know what that is. Something that gets used a hell of a lot during this game. I'm just going to remove my keyboard out of the way so I've got some space. So we're straight onto the controls. But if you notice how smooth it is, look. It's 60 frames a second now. So there's none of this jankiness anymore.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Still got the crap acting though. Terrible voice acting. What we have to remember is in here, not so much this room, but in the other rooms, there are things we can grab. Chests here, and things we can grab. So if we open these, that will give us a basic outfit. So that's his first possession. So we will equip that for its 1. An old shirt. We can also smash these. We can't smash the boxes though, if we're not strong enough. So that's the yeah, we've got nothing to smash these with yet. We've got no weapon. Smash those for fun. So we go to the first room, and this is the first time we get to use the Sheikah slate.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal.
It's quite legendary that Link says nothing. This is the bit with the movie, because you know we've got a Legend of Zelda movie. And this is the bit with the movie because Link's going to talk. And is it going to spoil it for everybody? Because Link doesn't talk. He grunts and groans. You never hear him say a word. There's a lot of... Right.
Link, You are the
You are
light.
the light.
Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
We get just ahead one of the best cutscenes, one of the best scenes of any game ever. So you get your first attempt at climbing, where it just gives you your first clue, and then as you walk out of the door here, it takes control from this. Absolutely magnificent. And look at it with the enhanced graphics as well. Just so smooth. That's his first weapon. Our first weapon is a branch. Now we can get some fruit here and some mushrooms because they're Hylian shrooms. Take those. There's another branch just here. Change weapons from branch to another branch. Another Hylian shroom. Yeah, so you see how much clearer the graphics are and how much smoother it is. It's just silky smooth. And we have the apples, which we can take off the tree. I think there's only 2 on this tree anyway. We jump up and get that one. We steal his apple, and then he tells us off. What you doing? So this is Roam. King Roam. This is the Great Plateau. This is the training ground. There's the Temple of Time. Ooh. It's the orange sky. You've got an object frozen in its sky. Odd. I think that was just... Oh, it's a bird, look. It's a bird flying around. So we get the torch. Huh? So we've gone through as basics now of combat, which we're going to need before too long because we do get our first combat coming up in it very soon. However, we also have an axe, woodcutter's axe, which is a slightly marginally better weapon than anything else. Because we are going to soon encounter our first kill. We can also pick these up and there's often objects underneath like a hot throated frog. And you know, I don't think I've ever thought to climb this tree here. Could be all sorts up there. Thanks. So I've got to remember to climb down because I've got no paraglider. So while you've not got the paraglider, you can't just fall off things. So she's telling me. Link! Link!
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Link! No, copy. the point. Oh, there's my first. So there's the place I'm heading for. However, here is my first mob. Just heard him. He's there, look. It's just a red bokoblin. Not too difficult. And he will also probably take a weapon off him. So that starts giving him the first pieces of things. There's the first warning about the stamina wheel. Oh, some chew jelly. Fairly easy kill. Well, you see, this is all the smashed up Temple of Time. If you notice, there's good barrels there. So we've got some decent food. Fairly quickly. Oh, where is it? I just heard a hit that one out there. That one. There we go. Got a Bucko club. So that is now a proper weapon. Oh. I'm heading for the location marked on the map. So if you look at the location marked on the map, look. It's over there. So what's over there? Well, there's that tower. However, there's also a mob encampment just here. See them, doesn't there? There's those. There's some mobs down there, look. All in the way of me. Ooh, look, what can we do with those? If we stay well out of the way. Oh, that didn't work. That should have hit those. I ain't got a bow yet. So there's not much I can do. So I'll just head to the tower. There's a couple of watching guys up there. Just change to a club because that gives me a hit of 4. A couple of guys up there playing watch. So that's going to get me my first bow. And that's going to get me my second bow. A couple of Bucko bows. No arrows yet. I did see another one. Oh, 5 arrows. There we go. So they're the most primitive bows you can get in the game, the Bucko bow. But what we're heading for is, if you look, is that there. Now, he'll get me a shield when I kill him. Critical hit there, which was good. Helping me to move with branches. But I believe first sword and some arrows. What we have to do is go around here. Do you recognise that music? The ancient tower music. And look, it's buried. So this is what triggers everything. So you could say Link triggers his own fate. Here we go. God. Ancient Spath. Rough of Ancient Spath. Double the towers. Ibra. There's the one near me. I'm now on top of the tower. And here's my Ancient Spath. Giving me a map of the area. Right, let's fill this map in.
Try to remember.
This is where it goes wrong.
You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The
Out he
beast.
comes.
When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Are we ready? King room to go. So the main quest. So what do we do? Oh my god! What do we do? Well, we've got to get down. And the really cool bit is that you don't realise is you can just jump off these and it doesn't hurt you. Because the first time I did it, I spent all this time climbing, and then you realise they're actually not that high. But if you misjudge and fall too far, you do die. But what you do is you just don't misjudge and you don't fall too far. Right, so should you touch ground? You get the old man with his paraglider. A long dormant's power is awoken. No shit, Sherlock. Good voice. No, I did, but I'm not telling you because you're just rude. Just turning my little heater on because it's a little bit chilly in here. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. Indeed, I did.
Oh.
You intend to make... Yup. Seems like a plan. After all, I've just bought this game. It costs a lot of money. didn't. I've had it years, but I bought the upgrade. Upgrade really about £7, I think, £8. Too expensive. If you were to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish. Basically, it's over. So what I have to do now is go and do the shrines. You walk up to the top of this hill and he points you at that shrine.
Oh.
And it's shining strange lights. Do you know, I've never noticed with this. I'm just having a look now because we've now got the more detail. If you can actually see any more shrines in distance. So this one gives us magnesis, our first divine power. And as you can probably gather, I'm at that point of the game where I've got no hearts and no stamina. You're just constantly doing little tiny bursts of running. If you notice, you can tell you're going to get magnesis because look, there's all that metal stuff in the water. So, Omen Owl Shrine is the first shrine we do. Sheikah Slate's confirmed. And here we go. I think I can remember all these fairly well. It's not that long since I last did it. I'm pinging. What am I pinging for? No, it's just my home giving me a Mastodon going. Look, Norman Nooley is now live on multiple channels. Right. So this is the Magnesis child. So we go and get the ancient spaff first. And that distills us the rune. Manipulate metallic objects using magnetism. And of course the first thing we have to do is remove these. I don't think there's anything else in this area, is there? There's a chest. Let's go down here. I don't think there's anything in the water there. Oh, magnesis looks nice on the new doesn't look as glitchy. But we do have a metal box, but we also have one of those, and what we can do with those is just knock them off. Just shield it, because I'm not strong enough yet. Right. So trying to kill ancient things with tree branches is not easy. Ooh. Got my first ancient parts. I'm not sure if there's a chest in here anyway. I don't think there is. These are the trial shrines after all. We'll go across onto the middle island. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It just seems a little bit more bit more vivid. Yep. Need to do that. You're gonna have to put it back in. I wonder if I can do this actually. I've thought of doing it that way before. The joys of Zelda though, you can just do anything you want. So if you just do that, hey, you can look. Just make it hop across that way. There you go. And then pull those doors open. And there's the shrine. And that is my first spirit orb. Oh, my very first spirit orb collected. Oh, nice plop. Oh, we'll watch this one. Because we won't watch all the others. I tend to skip the most of them. There we go. That's my first spirit orb. My first shrine at 120.
Oh!
Well done. So straight away, give me the paraglider, you dick. No. You need to just give me the paraglider. Wasn't the deal. It changed my mind because I'm a dick. Does actually need to slap that king. Yeah. Put the map. Just warp up there. So this is just basically travel anywhere you want. Now the only thing is it means right, that's the other thing also, we get the EX chest then, which contains a ruby. And we also get some stuff in the water. So there's that chest. But that one. An opal. So some gems. We can also drop that and smash it. See what's in it. Right. So he wants me to go up there. Oh, right. Yeah, good point. Let me put a t-shirt on. So I need to go up there. Well, yeah, I could have done actually, couldn't I? I could have just dropped it on him. Oh, look. You get up here so quick. Right, so scope the shrines, place pins. I know where they are, but I will do it just for... I got it. I got it. So your shrines, there's 4 of them. If you look over there... I don't remember how to do this now. That's it. Where's the shrine? the broken bridge. So there's the thing. So the shrine's over there. That's the shrine. So we scope out that. The next one is up the cliff over there. And then the final one is up on top of a mountain right over there. So we've got all three of those marked. So now he wants me to use the paraglider. He wants to mock me with the paraglider. So we're going to the Eastern Abbey next. So the options are, we either drop down and go to the Eastern Abbey, which is not too far. Be even quicker if I got bloody paraglider. So the Eastern Abbey is over there. Nice thing with the Eastern Abbey is the same with a couple of them actually. You can just go around the wall and stay out of the way of everything. So that's the Eastern Abbey over there. Look, if you stick to the wall, you avoid most of the mobs. We're getting us first night though. Because you have to remember what's near the Eastern Abbey. It's my first guardian. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so that guardian over there wakes up, and then there's one in that next bay as well that wakes up. Let's go and get this one. So this one gives me bombs. It's also, if I remember rightly, this is the easiest. I think this is the easiest of the shrines. It's a very quick shrine to complete, this one. Not that any of these particular first ones are long. If you get your staff, pick up your ancient staff. Do, 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 do. There's the bombs. Two types of bomb. We have. My Twitch stats aren't renewing, I've just noticed. They're still sat on 1 minute and 1 viewer. Oh crap. Oh, bomb. Bang. Ready? Bomb. Bang. I need some hearts, some food anyway. It's alright, it's just, it's my Twitch numbers have not updated. I mean, not be as close this time. This is where the chest is about behind here. I believe that gives me a weapon. Yep, a Traveller's Claymore. I've got a Traveller's Sword and a Traveller's Claymore now. And then this one, if I remember right, is one where it's just a... Yep, so this is the one where you have to use the square bomb. Like that. Here we have a... So... This one here can hurt you, so be careful with this one. You can fall from a height that hurts. The second one. That's showing us what to do, basically. It's a demonstration just of arcs, basically. What we do is we get back to round bombs, drop one in the hole, that fires across. Do another one. Clear it all. There we go. Cleared. My second rune. Two runes, two shrines. 118 to go. What they do is they taunt you with that. So you do that, you go, ooh, cool. And then you get attacked. So you walk outside and the first thing you get is that. Ooh. Ooh, Stalkoblins. Nah, damn it. I got your head. Got another shield there. So we're now getting to the point where we can start dropping those. Because even a Bokoblin arm is a better weapon. Yeah, one of these is alive. That one. But you can't really fight that one. It's early points of the game. But what you can do is outrun it. Go for the wall. And then there's another one, which is... I've just walked past it, it's there, look. It's lit up. So the next one I'm heading for is follow the wall again. Up to the old man's cottage. And there's my first geese. Oh look, they're cute little mobs. You're going to be seeing a lot of them. We're getting a lot of insects very early. So you see the Bokoblins there fast asleep. I'm not really getting a range with this bow. Because what you can do is you can actually hit that and it should go after them, look. So they end up with the bees. Okay. Bees are constantly stinging him. Now the thing is with the bees, Then they're going to have to come after me. No, they've flown off, look. Of course, a bee honey. Good eating. And there's the old man's cottage. Now, the old man's cottage also contains some goodies, because if I remember right, just round here. There we go. What are you doing? Assuming you're not using it, of course. Well, I might be. Well, there we go. We get some spicy peppers. And we get a spicy meat. Raw meat and spicy pepper. It's basically telling you what you need. And if you notice, mushrooms around. There's a cooking dish. Pot lid. Good as a shield. There are more spicy peppers on this here. I never realised this until late on in the game. You can go under that. You can sneak right down into that camp there. And I never realised that. It took me... my first range weapon, so I'll have that. Get rid of the torch. Yep, snake plissken. Right, what you can do is you can actually take these down. I mean, I'm not good enough yet. If I can stop him blowing his horn. So he's going to come up and try setting fire to me. Try and get them quick before they get a chance to hit me. Right, got firing the Bocco Club, let's get rid of that. Which was best? Pot lid. Got that. And I think I've got some... get rid of it now, because they're not very good. There we go. Fairly easy little first camp. Got me a few goodies. Got me a bow. Got me these boxes, which will have stuff in. Some more arrows. And the cobbling horn. If I... that. I'm hoping for some spicy peppers. I'm hoping there were a few more spicy peppers down here. Doesn't look like there is. That's where I'm going. Oh. Ooh. Later on in the game, I'll be like, ugh, spear. This earlier on in the game, yeah. Ooh, throwing spear. I'd have all of those. Right. So I'm not seeing any more spicy peppers. I don't remember if there's any over the other side, actually. But anyway, I'll go back and cook some food. Just a torch. That is basically so if the fire goes out because it rains, you can light it again. Just a little quality of life thing. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else in these. Let's just... Oh, there we go. I knew there was some more. Spicy peppers. Just happens he's put them all in these pots that I've just smashed. Right, let me get some food made. So spicy peppers and meat. I don't think I've got any meat. If I've not killed anything yet. But I think just 3 spicy peppers gives you long enough to... There you go. 7 minutes 30. That should be long enough. So I need to fell this tree. And you fell it in the direction you want it to fall. That should fall. Sometimes like that. Leaf. I don't need one yet. And then this is the bit where you have to balance over the... And then you get those, because those will just keep shooting at you. And I've got a really good Traveller's Claymore. There we go. Flurry Rush! You thought we did a Flurry Rush this early game, did you? Eh? Didn't expect that, did you? While I'm at it, just chop that tree because it'll give me an apple quicker. Because that is absolutely blooming with apples, that one. Look at that lot. Bocco Spear. Will not bother. Right, so we are going up. Unfortunately, we've got to do it the slow way. Because if I leap, I'll take too much energy. If that has energy come back, the next platform is up to that side. However, there's some mushrooms near it, so I'll get those. I'm going to need a lot of those later for one of the quests. I hate it when that happens. You just get to the top and you just fall. You can have enough energy to make it up there. Just. Right. The energy back. And my next one is up to the side. One over. If you notice something as well, while you're on this bit of the Great Plateau, it doesn't rain. The weather cycle doesn't actually start until you reach the Hyrule proper. It's same with the Blood Moon cycle. I think we're stuck at the moment. We're stuck in frozen time. So it gets dark and light, but the Blood Moon cycle hasn't started. Where's the next one? The next one's up there. Actually, the benefits of getting lots of spirit orbs. So we can get up to this one. We can do this one. Climb up to the top here. I think this is the final one. Get this shrine. And then we have one more. That is when we quaff the peppers. Here's the shrine. I'm always glad once I've activated the portal, to be honest. Because even if you don't complete the shrine or don't go into it, as long as the bottom half of it's blue, you can warp to it. Right, so this one's stasis. So the first thing we do is go and get our rune. Get our rune distilled, which is here. And this is the least used of all the runes in the game, I think. But it's still good. They were beta testing that they just kept. A bit like Ultra Hand in the new game. Just a beta thing that they just kept. We're extracted. So stasis, you have to stasis the cog. Probably not quite achieved that actually. Probably just. Now this one here you have to stasis the ball. And it gives you enough chance to get up. Wait till the ball comes past and then whang! So that gives me enough time to get up to the top, because I think there's something at the top. Right, the chest's up there. So you get enough time to get up to that. Right, Traveller's Shield, I will have that though. I'll do one of them. I'm alright, Vic, how are you? How are you doing? Is it food time? Have you eaten food? Now we have a hammer. We've finished it! We've completed Valheim. We got all the things, we did all the things and completed all the things. Ready for this? Stasis that. There we go. There you go. Wackety. 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 Hey! It goes into oblivion. Well, yeah, I mean, we can still play Valheim. Might still do the odd stream of Valheim, to be honest, because we've parked the world. We're not deleting the world. We've parked the world because we have got there's a new biome coming very soon, so we need to be ready for the new biome. My stream number of viewers is not refreshing itself. I keep getting 0 viewers, so something's broken there. And the time's still stuck at 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, we know what Vic's like. Ridicules me for playing Valheim, and then what does he do? Oh my god, he's playing a Final Fantasy game. Right. When we run up this hill here, God. As soon as we get up around here, it goes, God, it's cold. We start getting the, my god, it's cold. I think it's as you're climbing this hill here, actually. Yep, there we go. And well, soon, or you'll take damage. Or what you could do is eat those. Use those. Yeah, it's doing weird things. I'm just... As I say, it's Twitch. We've got those though, we can roll those down. Those roll quite well. And that one. Roll the things. We've got some on top of that one we can roll down onto that camp and blow them up. I'm not expecting thousands of viewers anyway, because it's Zelda, it's an old game. There we go. Let's see what we can do. We can get any to blow up. Oh, oh yes. Oh yeah, that was a good one. Can we get that last one? Not quite. Oh well. Well, I mean, one thing I have done, which is oh, it's my first grey one. One thing I have done, which is different from normal, is I've actually put them playing the Switch 2 version, but I've noticed that it's not got as many viewers. So I think a lot of people are just putting the Switch 1 version and the Switch 2 version as the same thing. Right, Bucko Club, I'll have that. Get rid of one of them. It's also, I am very aware, and as other people have said, I don't stream for long enough. I don't have a committed enough schedule in a week. But that's, you know, I mean, I game a lot of nights, so I could just stream every night when I game. But I want a life. So that's King Rome's grave up there. Here we get the first of the weather. Exactly. So there's the next obstacle. Climb up there. So like I say, well, I'm big, I know you play a lot. Oh yeah, like I say, with this, with the shrines, I mean, look at that, I've still got 4 minutes of cold resistance left. You don't actually need that much in the way of hearts and stuff. Well, I could stream tomorrow night, to be honest, because my wife is away. Here come the snowballs! Well, let's have these. He's had that. Fuck you. Of their meat. And up onto the top of the tower. This is the last shrine. There are people who do make a living of it. But I've noticed that when I've had longer streams. I've noticed that when I've done when I'm doing Valcon, it organically built up. It just builds. Then you get the raids coming. So this is the last of the skills. This is cryonis. I keep calling it cryonosis. It's cryosis. Right, sorry, cryonis. That's it. Cryonis. Right. When's the new Valcon? April. Next Valcon. I don't know what I'm doing for it. because I'm not sure what I'm doing that weekend at the moment, and I don't want to commit. So that is all my runes apart from the camera. That's all the standard runes. What we have to do with this one, this is actually quite easy trial. So as you notice, we have that room there. What we have to do is we have to go up then, because we can climb up a cryosis thing. One under there for a second. Just round this corner, I think we get attacked. Yeah, we do. But they don't take much killing. So the chest is up there. We can get the chest. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I'm curious whether it did me any good last year. I mean, yeah, I found a few people, but it's whether it actually did me any real good. And it's like I say, I don't stream because I enjoy it. Some bothered a million of viewers. Plus, it gives me a chance to get experience with the technology as well, and the. I mean, I've always been a musician. I've always had a good grasp on technology and known about stuff like this, stuff like these here, lavaliers and that. And it's just giving me experience. If I want to start recording other people and doing things like that, I can. One thing I will tell you though is at the end of next month, myself and Rockin' Rubber will be. You don't stream because you enjoy it. Yeah, I don't stream because I stream because I enjoy doing it. Oh, he's here. Oh, draw a line. Meet me there. If those 4 points intersect, I will wait for you there, so that's the top of the tower. So the quickest way back is just to go back to the Great Plateau, to the Shrine of Resurrection. Which also means, because I'm at the Shrine of Resurrection, it means I can get those boxes inside. So, me and Rockin' Rubber are going to do a chat, live chat. We will announce it beforehand. It will only be on, I would imagine it'll be on YouTube. And I'll probably also, if there's actually anything in those, I can't remember whether they were or not. I think they're just there for show. Yeah, they're just there for show. So yeah, we're going to do a chat in Rubber. Because he's up in my area. We're going to meet up. I've met him a few times. If you've seen the photos of us at the Comic-Con and the ones of him on my BMX, when he was in his biker rubber jeans. Cool, actually. And annoys me because he always looks so cool. Although my latest Mastodon photos, I am digging those. I have to say, I'm really digging those new photos I did. The new jeans though. And on Thursday night, it's Donimation Fetish night. I will be out in my gear. That jacket was too tight on me though, unfortunately. It looked great if I bent forward, but it was far too tight on me. However, I now have more than enough gear. It's not like that back then, because when I originally tried that jacket on, I'd only got a bit of latex. And now I've got quite a lot of latex in my collection. Right, let's go and see this old dude. go and get this there paraglider, which will mean that I have completed the Great Plateau in a minute and 15. In an hour and 15, sorry, and that's with talking to you guys and doing it as a walkthrough. Which is not bad going. I mean, by no means is it a speed run. There we go.
Well done there, young one.
Well done.
Now then, the
You
time has
are-
come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramos Hyrule.
Most Hyrule!
I was the last leader of Hyrule. A kingdom which no longer exists.
Oh, Vic! Oh, I real feel for you, man. It takes me so much self-control to keep my weight down.
The great
I
calamity
bought
was merciless.
I bought those new
It
jeans,
devastated
and they're
everything
slightly
in its
bigger than the
path.
previous
No,
ones, but it's not
A
because
century ago,
me other ones
It
I've
was
grown
then
out of them. It's
that
I
my
bought
life
them
was
too
taken
tight.
away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that,
Murder.
I thought it best to assume a temporary form.
What is it that don't fit you then, Vic?
Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
I mean, it's not as bad if it's like an item of underwear or
To know
socks or
Calamity
something,
Ganon's
but
true form,
if it's your
one
favourite
must
jeans
know
or your
the story
favourite top,
from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now.
I am going to
Stories of
speak with a
Ganon
fake
were
English
passed from
accent.
generation to generation,
A
in the
generation.
form of legends and fairy tales.
I don't know which bit of England that
But
accent's
there
from.
was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear,
Yeah.
and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors.
This is the bit I skipped first time I played, and I never realised about
These
the
relics, the divine,
divine
beasts,
beasts.
were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land.
in Bond movies. Oh, which ones you watching?
We also
Bond
learned of
movie
a
you got on?
princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight,
Knight
chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient
The
relics.
power of these ancient relics compels you.
100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must
Right,
follow
so
our
you
ancestors'
started
path.
with Dr. No.
We selected
First
4
bundle.
skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining.
You turned into a big purple thing. That's a plan beyond your imagining. Don't worry, I'm done with Conra. There we go. So they've turned red, so that means they must be evil. If you can't never
He
say
appeared
never
from
again.
deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, and turned them against us.
Oh,
Champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed
where the
knight
break up Hyrule
bravely
Town.
collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon.
Pep is. Oh,
alone.
did you, Pep? Is he? Let's have a look at him. What's he
You
in?
are our final hope.
Well,
The fate of
he won't be
Hyrule
in
rests
latex
with
because he
you.
doesn't go public in latex on. Let's have a look what he's doing.
That princess was my own daughter. My dear Zelda.
Let's have a look. Digipep.
And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly.
Oh, it's not according to
when
mine,
your
it's not.
fate took an unfortunate turn. And then
Oh, he's
you were
live.
taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand,
Yeah,
revitalized
he's in a suit.
100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens,
He's lovely, Digipep.
Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to
Got
annihilate
to say he's
Ganon.
looking gorgeous. I would love everybody to
Somehow,
join the Fediverse
Ganon
because
has maintained
I just
control over all four divine
just don't
beasts,
trust
as well as those
these
guardians
anymore.
swarming around Hyrule Castle.
it's after you all the stuff they're doing with
I believe it
like
would be
ice
quite
and
reckless
selling your
for you to head
information.
directly to the castle at this point. I
I'm
suggest
even looking at leaving
that you make your
leaving
way
some of the
east
Google
out to one
Cloud
of the
stuff.
villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko
Not even in the
village.
US.
There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path
Fediverse,
that
I
lies
own
ahead.
the server. If you would like
Consult
to
the
join it,
map on
Vic,
your
there's a
Sheikah
place for
slate
you.
for the precise location of Kakariko village.
Uh,
Make your way
Pet
past
safe.
the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
No. Well, just wait. I mean, yeah, it's more social media, but it's lovely. There's no algorithm, so you don't doom scroll. Yeah, we all are. We all are. We're all looking at pulling out of American servers and American social media. That is the other reason why I've set up nomanlooney.live. Because I don't want to lose contact with you guys. So you know you can always find me at nomanlooney.live and the streams will always be duplicated there. If suddenly... Right, it was you, your lot who pulled out, weren't it? Oh, we're experts at pulling out of the French. No, we wouldn't do anything with the French. Destroy Ganon. So we get that. We get a soldier's boat, which we'll have. Your mother shouldn't have pulled out, she should have spat you out. Just drop one of those. Actually, your father should have shot you up the curtain, that's the other insult round here. Right, so I now have the paraglider. So let's see what we do. I got the paraglider, I got the paraglider, I got the paraglider. Are a bit, aren't they? They're very rude, the French. So all the time I'm killing these bokoblins, I am levelling up. Yeah, it's an insult round here. Yeah, your father should have shot you up the curtains. I've got a joke about that actually. I don't know if you've heard this. So, this joke is rude. This joke is rude, but So there's the three great lovers. Three great lovers. There's a Frenchman. There's an Italian. And then there's a Yorkshireman. And they're all comparing how good they are as lovers. So, the rudeness. So they're all comparing how good they are as lovers, and so the Italian comes first and he goes, we are great lovers. We're great lovers. When I made sex to my wife, she floats a metre above the bed. And then the next one, the Frenchman comes along and he goes, we're better than that, we're better than that. When I made sex to my wife, she floats 2 metres above the bed. And then the Barnsley man, the Yorkshireman, comes along from Barnsley and he goes, hey, that's not that. When I've had sex with our lass, I wipe my knob on curtain, she hits fucking roof. So anyway. All that happening while we got the peace and quiet of Zelda. Welsh noises. Playing 4, let's have a container. Commissioner disease tail dunes. You wish for another heart container? Yes. I will have another heart container. Oh, right. Don't get the punchline. Sorry. Yes. When I have had sex with my wife, I wipe my winky, my doodle, on the curtains, and she hits the fucking roof. Hits the fucking roof is a term for basically going absolutely nutty with somebody. It's British terminology for absolutely going mental with somebody. You hit the fucking roof. So, the Great Plateau is finished. I mean, not totally finished by any means, but it is finished from the point of view of I can now leave it. So what we need to do is we need to decide which way we're going to go. Because you know which boss I like first, and it ain't that way, it's over there. My favourite boss. It's over there. So that's the thing. But I need to go and see Impa. Can I ask you something? You can ask me something political. I might not answer it, but you can ask me it. Oh, here we go. Let's leave the plateau. We have actually got a tower I can get pretty much straight away. I mean, it's not an easy tower. Oh, here we go. Pop, pop. And you two as well. And your mate. And you. Terrible place full of knife crime, going to prison for saying no. Most of that is not true. The knife crime is about the same as everybody else's knife crime. You hear about bits, but it's not. It's basically there's a lot of lies, and going to prison. We do actually have freedom of speech, often comes from. It's doubted sitting. Yeah, it's lies. We're actually quite a crime-free nation. All right, let's drop down onto the Hyrule. There we go. Yep, I mean, that's the thing with refugees as well. We've got the gammons and the idiots and the pickies, but the Hyrule Kingdom. There we go. So we've now entered Hyrule. So I'm going to head towards Julian Peaks. Let me first stop. I'm going to go and get Impa, because I need to unlock the Divine Beasts first. At the moment I don't know where they are. Look, I need to unlock 3 of the Divine Beasts, and then once I've unlocked those I can then go and free the Divine Beasts. Yeah, we have a lot of very stupid people here. Yo, I hate these things. Did I catch your eye? It was the Octorok. Oh, no, an Octoballoon. An Octorok balloon and an Octorok tentacle. So we have got... This is the bit, you first come onto Hyrule Field, or into Hyrule, and you get this. Now they're quite easy actually, because you just shoot one of them, and they'll just let and fly off. But they're quite easy to defeat. Now the bit I do have to remember is that somewhere over here, there is actually one of the big things, the big rock things. Might even be on this top here. Might be that over there. Somewhere over here there's a... See, you only need to kill one. It might be. You see him, it's there. I think it's that one. I think it's down there. But you walk near it, or is it this one? You walk near it, it goes da 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 da. Oh, it's night, can't you? Yeah. The thing is with the right wingers, they're always the gobshites. There's not as many of them as they'd like you to think there is, but they're always the gobbiest. So there's my first stable. But it's always good when you get a stable, because then you start getting shrines. Is it this one? You always know it because you... Well, you're not next to my house, yeah. Yeah, Nimbys. We call them Nimbys around here. It's not in my backyard. I don't want them in my backyard. I don't know if that were enough to kill them. Another. Yeah, they're off. So this is my first stable. So I'm basically levelling myself up. Every time I kill one of these, despite the fact you don't realise it, there is actually levelling up in Zelda. This is my first stable. So what I'll do is I'll go straight past the stable, go and get the shrine. This is Riverside Stable. And there's the shrine. It's more the shrine I want because it's a warp point into this area. Nimbys do my head in, because Nimbys, you often find with Nimbys are the people who want to use all the facilities, but they don't want them next to them. So the people who moan about, oh, I don't want solar power near us, and I don't want a wind farm, and I don't want all these, I don't want nuclear power, and they don't want them, but they'll happily then have a jacuzzi, like a hot tub. Which one's this one? Metal connections. Oh, this one is the one where you have to build the stack. There's 3 there. Yeah, we don't want any of this stuff near us. Go and build it near somebody else. I want some jacuzzi and my electric car, but I don't want anything to do with the electric that needs to be used to generate it, to run it. So we have to take these across to this side. Little help if I've got kinesis. What you do is I just pull them like that, because they don't stay stacked anyway. And then I don't think you need all 3 of them to get to this one. I think you only need 2 of them. It's only 2. Up there. Could be wrong. Could be 3. Because we need this bit. So that bit we need, because we need to get over there. This is why I think, Vic, because with your attitude, this is why I think you'd like Mastodon a lot, because you don't get the thickies. Well, I've not found any thickies anyway on Mastodon, but it's because there's no algorithm, so you won't get them recommended to you. You don't get the, oh, people you might know. Somebody who you actually hate. I've had it a few times where it's been people I absolutely hate them. I hate the politics, I hate what they believe in. And then suddenly they're getting recommended on my Facebook stream. And I think the funniest thing you get on Facebook is when you get somebody who adds you as a friend, and then they unfriend you because you say something like, I hate racists, which I said recently. I said, I think racists suck and you can leave me if you don't, you can leave me stream if you don't want to associate with me. And they unfollowed me. And they were as nice as pie to me when they saw me the next time. They didn't actually say anything. Nice as pie. And then I noticed on the Facebook that they'd unfriended me. It was like, when it comes up and it says, people you may know, this person, I'm like, okay, what's going on here? And then they've got the profile fully open to public. And you could see just what a racist herd they were. Here we go, so we get all the EX stuff now. Got the fairy clothes, the ancient mask, the horse armour, the Twilight relic, which is quite cool, to be fair. If you notice in the distance, you notice you can't see things popping in as much. We need to head over there, so we need to go over this bridge here. There is actually, there's one of them guys somewhere around here. I don't know whether I've triggered them yet. Barb of the Winds. Yeah, I mean, if the offer is there, if you want to join my Mastodon, obviously I'll just need to create the invites because they don't last very long. I only make them last a week, the invites. Oh! I fell in water. You know who that is. Get to the flowers, pretty flowers. Psycho. Sing the flowers. Synchronized attacks. And what have you as well. There we go. Streamer. You're not on about Chris, are you? Chris drinks lemonade. Because Chris drinks lemonade recently mentioned. I mean, he's never hidden it. But Chris Drinks Lemonade recently mentioned on YouTube that he's mentioned his husband. Oh, he just killed an evil goat. And got some raw meat. Oh no. May he rest in pieces and be extremely delicious. Raw prime meat, dear. I love a bit of venison. Not in real life. In the game. But they just call it prime meat here. So we are getting towards the so the reason why I've come this way, because they tell you to go one way, there is actually, there are other ways in, because there's the Pillars of Levia, look. There's other ways into Kakariko Village without going through the evil paths. Now the only thing with this way into Kakariko Village is you do get the horseback dudes. Yeah, Kakariko Village is up there where all those pillars are. That's what I'm probably going to do, is probably get to Kakariko Village and then call it a night. Probably, because yeah, Chris Drinks Lemonade is quite a good looking little guy. Big thingy guy. Also spelled Chris with a K like mine. I think one of these is I think somewhere up on here there's a thing as well. Yeah, there's tops of the Pillars of Levia. There's it. Get along that. Oh, it's Kambung. Quite early meeting him. I'm buying. What's he got? I'm not getting any money. I'll catch him later, Cambo. So there is the path into the village. And I have avoided all the mobs. No, not Yiga clan. No, you can tell if they're the Yiga clan because they say Traveller. The name on them is Traveller. I hate the Yiga clan. Rick. Also, the Yiga clan tends to be stationary, whereas travellers will walk. So this is the way into Kakariko Village. Now we'll get the first Korok. Is it that one or is it the other one? Is one of them the Korok? That one. So it's got all the arrows next to it, look. Where'd the heck go? I've got to get his markers back first. There we go. The first thing I will go and do is get the shrine. Because it's a good walk point for a good lot of locations, this one, and it's quite an easy shrine to do. It's just different attacks and parrying, and it gives me an 8-fold blade, I think, which I don't actually have to use. There's one of the cuckoos. Ready for the Kuko challenge. So that's my next warp location. And also from Kakariko Village, you can drop down onto a really good location to get one of the towers quite easily. That's another bonus. So this is a test of strength, but it's a very special one, this one. It's a teaching one. And what he does is he teaches you some things. Use a side hop to avoid enemy attacks. This will create an opening that you can use to strafing and jumping. So the best way to do it is to hit the target. Ah, I'm on a two-handed weapon, that's why. Let's have that one. There we go. Flurry rush. That's what you want. Very good. Do a backflip to avoid enemy attacks. So this is the next. This is the next one. So left target. Flurry rush. And then it's just an attack. So the perfect guard. Next. I need a single-handed weapon. Just that'll do. This one's a bit more difficult. There we go. All you need to do, basically, doesn't matter what weapon you use against him, because you're not causing damage. There you go. Just beat him with an arm. Just hit him with a soggy end. I've noticed as well. Yeah, they give you two weapons free. And you think, oh, I have to use them in here. And you don't realise you can just do it with a Goblin's arm and a wooden shield. So now I can go and get those weapons for free. Which is an 8-fold blade. Which is a decent enough sword. And is it a radiant shield, this one? Shield of the Mind's Eye. So I've got a decent shield. And a decent sword. And not damaged up. Oh yeah, when I realised, yeah, you just use anything to beat him. But you're not using, because you're not causing him any damage. But you're damaging your weapons. So all you need to do is just hit him. So you can use absolutely any weapon at all to hit him with. Loading up a Goblin arm. There we go. Notice how quick it loads as well. You know, we've done something like this. It's a lot. It says that and then it suddenly freezes. There we go. But most of the time it does load a lot quicker. So from here, look, the nice thing is, very easy, glide over. Straight to Imper's house. And then is where we activate the mission. So it's Paya! Which still needs control. So we hurry inside, we unlock the missions.
So, you're finally awake. It has been quite a long time, Link.
Since
I
you
am
visited the
much
dentist.
older now, but you remember me, don't you?
You remember me, don't you?
Huh? Oh. Oh.
Oh, she remembers him from 100 years ago, so yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Blah 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 blah. So you basically what happened 100 years ago?
Yeah.
Cutscene.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is...
But we'll not bother.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Bring the divine beasts. Understood. Right. There we go. We're now on the mission. So now we get the we now head to Hateno village.
Yeah.
We get lock mementos, which we can only do once we get the camera. Complete that, and then we get the divine beasts.
Oh.
Look at the Sheikah slate now. What do we get? Oh, we get. That was his next mission. Lock mementos.
Yeah.
So that gives me the divine beasts.
Oh.
Hateno village we know. So that's it.
Yeah.
So for now, we are complete here. And what will happen is we just wait for the game to save. So we get the bubbles at the bottom left hand corner. That's beautiful though. Look at that, no slowdown. Absolutely silky smooth. Absolutely smooth as a smooth thing.
Yeah.
New clothes, cute outfits. Is this the one where you can buy the... I keep missing it, and there's one of them you can buy the warm doublet from, and I keep missing it. But yeah, that is Kakariko Village. So that for tonight is everything. Let me save that. So we shall continue that later this week. Thank you for watching. We've had a few bits of activity on both YouTube and on nomanlooney.live, so yeah, we've had a few watchers. Thank you, YouTube watchers, for watching. Obviously the stream will stay up on YouTube indefinitely and on Twitch for 60 days for now. Live, I don't actually archive them at the moment, so unfortunately. Something to look at perhaps for future. But yeah, back to Zelda for a bit. See how quick I can run through this game. So thank you for watching and keep shining.